would you describe yourself as a basketball player?
I was a small guy that competed really hard. Not as good in college, but I played really hard. Definitely wasn't a big plan. You know, when I was growing up, the plan was, could I be good enough to play in the NBA?
Yeah.
That didn't work. And then, like, could I get back into basketball? And it turned out to be very lucky to get back into it.
Okay, so you've told me you're not fun. What would they be surprised to know?
Surprised to know about me? I got a fun fact. You'll like this because it's right up your alley of what you're asking me about.
Hey, Yetta, you know how much love and respect I have for you? Girl,
You know.
Why do I feel like I'm your best friend? I just met you.
You are merging of Oprah and Barbara Walters. There you go.
Joining us at the desk today is Emmy Award-winning journalist and anchor. It's Yetta Gibson, everybody.
Welcome, everybody, to this Arizona's Family original. Tonight, going beyond the court with the owner of the Phoenix Suns and Mercury, Mat Ishbia. Just a few years ago, a lot of people in the Valley might not have known his name, but fast forward to today, it seems everyone thinks they know him or has an idea about him at least. Well, my goal was to interview him and talk about everything except basketball, no business. I tried. He surprised me. Check this out. Mat Ishbia, the driving force behind the Phoenix Suns and Mercury. Just over 2 years into Mat's ownership of the teams, I was finally able to sit down with him to talk about everything but sports. I'm so excited you're going to be on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Do you sing? Do you dance?
Nothing very well.
That's required for this interview. We started with Mat telling me he sees himself as pretty boring, not a fun guy.
Definitely not singing.
It's not singing or dancing. Let's do a duet.
No chance. I'm not that exciting. I'm not that much fun.
You are.
All I do is mortgages and basketball, and I have 3 kids. That's
I
all I
don't
got.
believe it. You have a smirk, that means you're fun. Anybody who has a smirk is fun.
Means I got fun. All right.
Yes. Turns out, Mat's not nearly as boring as he claims to be.
I do mortgages.
I'm trying to get an exclusive.
Yeah?
No more of this business stuff.
No more business stuff.
No.
You want like a fun fact? I'll give you a fun fact.
I know you got one.
I got a fun fact
Tell
that
me.
people are surprised on. You'll like this because it's right up your alley of what you're asking me about. But yeah, I'm in a
Shut up!
long time ago.
What are you doing? We'll get back to that in a minute. But first, let's get into Mat Ishbia, the businessman, born in Birmingham, Michigan, and a former point guard for Michigan State University. How would you describe yourself as a basketball player?
I was a small guy that competed really hard. I was pretty good in high school, and not as good in college, but I played really hard. I cared. I understood the game very well, a high basketball IQ, and but played hard and cared.
Do you ever want to get back out there on the court? I know it's hypothetical, but do you ever wish, gosh, I wish I could suit up and go out there and dunk? Did you dunk?
I could grab the rim. I could maybe dunk a tennis ball, but I'm 5'9". Back then I was pretty good to be able to get that high, but no, I couldn't dunk. I loved competition, and so basketball was my angle for competition. Then I turned into mortgages, now it's back in basketball. So I love to compete, but going back out there, I'm a little older. I'm 45 years old.
That's not very old.
Yeah.
How old is, what's his face, LeBron?
He's younger than me, and he's a lot better. So you can't put me in the same sentence as
warned
LeBron.
you. I don't know
I'm gonna
nothing
take
about
that as a
nothing.
really nice compliment. They didn't say my name in the same word as him, but no.
As a basketball player, he may be done, but at only 45, Mat is still very much in the game when it comes to business. About a decade ago, he became CEO of United Wholesale Mortgage, taking over the business his dad started. In 2021, his company went public and Mat became a billionaire. Shortly after, his purchase of the Suns and Mercury made him the youngest owner in the NBA. So if you couldn't do any of those things, no sports, no financial anything, what would you be doing?
I'd just probably hang out with my kids. I do coach their sports.
You'd just be a stay-at-home dad?
I would love to. I would find something.
Okay.
I'm competitive. I got to be competing in something.
Yeah.
So mortgage business, I do it all day. Now we do it with the Suns and the Mercury. But then, what can I compete in? So I like competition. I like trying to get better every day at something.
But it doesn't feel like it would be natural for you not to do these things.
I'm very lucky. And I'm a sick person. I love the mortgage business. People are like, you love basketball? I'm like, I love the mortgage business too.
How are you doing both of these things?
The mortgage business, I'm there all day, every day. Phoenix Suns, Suns and Mercury, I got great people out here running it most of the day, and I communicate with them for hours a day. But it's hard to do two things at once. But you know, if you spend a lot of hours on both of them, you get there. I don't do much else. I have my kids, basketball teams, and mortgage. Besides that, I'm not fun.
There it is again, not fun.
I'm not that much fun.
I would love to say I was a backup dancer, but I'm not.
As for his sports run here in Phoenix, it's been quite a ride so far, with several changes with the team, the staff, the arena, a lot of adapting, adjusting, wins too. The Mercury just came off of an appearance in the WNBA Finals. This season, Matt is banking on this year's new, younger roster and Suns superstar Devin Booker to go all the way.
Who is your role model? Like, who do you look up to back in the day when you started? Maybe there was a role model there, and now that you've gotten so far, do you have somebody who you're still looking up to that you did in the beginning? You
know, I look up to so many people. I learn from everybody, right? So my father and my mother were great examples. My father, I learned a lot of business. My mom, I learned so much stuff when she was a teacher growing up, and so I learned. But then I Coach Izzo when I played basketball at Michigan State. But I tell people, like, I learned from the person, the security guy opened the door. I learned from the underwriter at our company, or I learned from the marketing executive, or I learned from, you know, the janitor. I learned from everybody. And so, like, I'm never too big to learn from anyone. I take pride in asking anyone questions. When I have lunch with people, I'm like, hey, what would you do different if you were me? And I get some weird answers that are stupid, and I get some weird answers that are right.
I'm looking at your career, and the journey is so impressive because you started as a basketball player, finance, and now you're an NBA owner. A lot of people who I talk to on this show talk about how they had a plan for their career and something changed and it took them in a different direction, and it's wonderful. So I'm wondering if that's your story, or was this the big plan?
Definitely wasn't the big plan. You know, when I was growing up, the plan was, could I be good enough to play in the NBA?
Yeah.
that didn't work. But then going to the mortgage business, which was not part of the plan, but just learning and getting better every day. Like, I just, you know, figured that out, and then, like, could I get back into basketball? And it turned out to be very lucky to get back into it. I think about how grateful I am for the life I have, for my kids, for my health, the fact that I get to talk to you, and we're on TV, people are talking about it, like, people even want to talk to me. What an honor. And so, like, I'm very humble and grateful of the wonderful life I have, and I get to care about other people, and I'm lucky to impact people in a positive way.
You don't hear big time people like you say stuff like that, so I appreciate it. Who's your favorite player?
Favorite player? Ooh, in the NBA or on our team?
Both.
Well, it's obviously, I have to say Devin Booker. He's from Michigan. He's our star player. But I love like guys that I like all these guys. I like how they play. I like Dylan Brooks. He's a new guy.
Okay.
He's tough. He's gritty.
Yeah.
Colin Gillespie is, you know, a small point guard like I was, so I love watching him play.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I love our guys. Ryan Dunn. I like
yeah.
our guys. I'm
Yeah.
very lucky. Like, this year we've got players that I love watching, and I hope the fans love watching too.
Yeah. How do you feel about being in Phoenix? You don't have a lot of ties here except for this. This is a big tie now, but having roots here now in Phoenix for a guy who really had nothing to do with Phoenix, how does that feel?
I love it. This place is amazing. Phoenix.
The heat's okay.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. I come from Michigan cold, so
Yeah.
people say it's too hot. I say go to Michigan and sit in the snow. You'll love the heat. And so I'm very lucky. I love being out in Phoenix, and everyone's welcomed me. The community's welcomed me, been so great to me. I'm very blessed to be out here, and I'm excited for the future.
Excited for the future, but let's get back to the past and that boring, not fun guy.
Okay, so you've told me you're not fun. You told me all these things. You do have a public persona, and I'm sure a lot of people think they know who you are. What would they be surprised to know?
Surprised to know about me?
Yes.
You want like a fun fact? I'll give you a fun fact.
I know you got one.
I got a fun fact
Tell
that
me.
people are surprised on. You'll like this because it's right up your alley of what you're asking me about. But yeah, I'm in a music video with the Backstreet Boys.
Shut up!
A long time ago.
What are you doing?
I would love to say I was a backup dancer, but I'm not. It was the music video called The One, 20-some years ago.
Please tell me what you were doing, and
No,
you have
they-
to reenact it.
They came to Michigan State when I played on the team, and they did. They wanted to practice with us. So there's some shots of us in their like while they were in Michigan State gear, and I'm in the video. But I'm not really doing much.
Okay, so you're not cabbage patching?
No, I'm not doing anything. So it's not as
Okay.
fun as you'd like, but it is a fun fact for you if you want something kind of off the wall. I'd never really tell anybody.
I knew you had it
I had
in you.
something a long time ago.
You're awesome. Backstreet's
No.
back. All right. No?
No, I can't sing or dance.
Arizona's family is a proud partner of the Phoenix Suns and the Phoenix Mercury. You can catch their games on our air.
Mysteries can be buried anywhere. Under the earth, beneath the sea, or even right under our own feet.
Extraordinary things uncovered by chance. Coming up, a new season of Mysteries Unearthed. Actor Danny Trejo dishes on what he was most surprised by and reveals his own secrets to a successful career. But first, in the chat, we are talking work-life balance. Is there really any truth if you never work a day in your life if you love what you do? Is that true? We'll talk about it next. Stop talking, John Jay. It's time for the In the Chat segment, and in this portion of the show, we're going to take you through a topic that is sure to stir up some controversy. So this week, we have a lot of hard workers on the show, so it got me thinking about work-life balance. Here is our question. Do you believe, read it, John Jay, do you believe it's true that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life? Here are some of the responses online. For me, yes, absolutely. Been a full-time photographer for more than 2 years, and I'm having the time of my life making money. It helps. We also received different responses like this one. I know several people that turned what they love into a career and they ended up hating it, ruined it for them, and then it ended up becoming work. It's still work. So, JohnJay is here. You probably already heard him. He's hopping into the chat, and you've been doing the same thing every day for how many years?
25 years in Phoenix.
25 years in Phoenix. And in case you don't recognize that voice, it's JohnJay from the JohnJay Rich Show on 104.7. Do you love what you do, and does it feel like work?
I love what I do.
Yes.
I absolutely love what I do, but it is work.
It feels like it.
It's work. I think if you love what you do, I mean, I work hard. So that whole phrase about if you love what you do, you'll never work, I don't believe that.
You don't believe that? What do
No.
you believe then? Because I feel like that is a true statement.
Well,
But some people have
hold
it
on.
sweeter than others, perhaps?
I absolutely love what I do,
Okay.
but also what I do is hard work.
Okay.
I think that if you find something you're good at, find something you're good at,
Okay.
and chase that, and be excellent in that,
Okay.
there's joy in that.
Okay. And that's where you are.
Yeah, because let's say you like to hike, and you love hiking,
Yes?
and all of a sudden you try to make a living out of hiking, you might end up hating hiking.
Yeah, because you'll be sore all the time, and
Well, because
that's
it's,
a lot
now
of
you're
work.
consumed with it. How am I going to make money? Like I just think that, again, I love what I do, but and it's very difficult to do what I do. It's very difficult to do what you do, but I also I chase the hard work.
So would you say the quote is half true? Is a caveat?
I think it can be true for some people.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't believe in taking the easy way.
Yes.
So it's like the hard work part is, that part, like you have to work hard.
You know
and
what-
then you appreciate the successes
Well,
when you work
yes,
hard.
because you appreciate that people appreciate it. You know, when I say we, me and my kids, we listen to you every day.
Thank you.
And speaking of hard work, I know how hard it is to get people on the air and to talk and for it to be entertaining, right? So we were playing a video of that cheater segment that you guys do.
War of the Roses?
War of the Roses. I have to ask you first, is that true? Is it happening? Is it actors? Those are real people?
Those are 100% real people.
You promise?
I promise you.
Because sometimes I'm listening, I'm like, no way he's getting somebody on the phone.
Well, the beauty of our show being syndicated in different markets, and the most recent market we picked up is St. George, Utah.
Yeah.
Right? One of the Mormon capitals of the world. Those people in that market have never heard of us or War of the Roses.
Yeah.
But now I would tell you, there's a lot of skill involved in doing
I was
War
going
of
to
the
say,
Roses.
I know.
People write in, they email in, and then let's say, this is going to be complicated, but I'll tell you, it's like, let's say on Tuesdays we tape. So we'll tape at 9 a.m.
Okay.
We'll call our producer, Nick, he'll call 5 people. We'll get 5 wives on the phone or girlfriends that think their husbands are cheating or boyfriends are cheating. We tape part 1. We immediately call part 2. No one ever picks up the phone Tuesday at
So it's
9.
all of this trial and error before
So
you
then
get
we'll
to what
come back
actually
on
airs.
Thursday afternoon, almost every Thursday, the whole show gets back at the radio station, sometimes Sundays, and we'll try to tape part 2. And sometimes they pick up, sometimes they don't. Because Rich and I used to do it live all the time.
And sometimes it would bomb.
Sometimes.
All the time.
it wouldn't answer the phone.
You guys do a great job.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, JohnJay, there have been times when the kids are already done being dropped off, and I will sit in the car and finish listening to how this thing played out. So good job
Thank
on
you.
that. Yes.
And that's also, again, when I say we're taping, we might tape for an hour. It's all editing.
Yeah.
It's like this interview with you and me was 2 hours long.
No, it wasn't. Love Pup is one of the big pieces that you push on the show. There are some of the cute pups. Could you tell folks who maybe are going to, after this interview, switch to 104.7, what Love Pup is all about. It's really cool if you haven't heard about it.
Thank you, Yetta. Love Pup is a dog rescue my wife and I founded about 10 years ago. And those dogs on the screen right now, I believe 3 of those dogs are up for adoption right now. And we don't have an adoption fee. So you go to lovepupfoundation.org or Love Pup Foundation on Instagram, and we just try to rescue dogs.
Right.
And we had a fundraiser. We had this huge concert over the weekend on Saturday. We had about 10,000 people show up. Gym class heroes, fits in the tantrums, totally free. We have sponsors like McCarthy, they sponsored it. Lerner and Rowe sponsor it, right? Love Vet Pets sponsor it. It's a Love Vet Veterinarian.
So you got a lot of entities on board to help you blow this thing up.
Yeah, because a lot of rescues, by the way, that whole thing we did, that Love Pup Foundation Family Fest, we had 40 rescues there. We give all of it to them, right? So yeah, all the stuff we raise. So because it's very competitive, but we're not like that.
And you have a lot of those events. So if people are listening to this and go, oh, I missed that one, but you have a lot of them that are going on throughout the year.
We do. The next event we have is Christmas, but that's for kids in foster care here in Arizona. That's Christmas at the Castle, where we take about 300 kids in Arizona foster care and we give them the biggest Christmas they could ever have. That's the next big thing we have at Christmas. And then 2026, we start all over again.
I love it. Well, listen, we love what you do and we want you to stay there because we enjoy you in the morning for sure. I have for years and you know that.
I'm loving this purple on you. I'm loving it.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, JohnJay.
Everyone knows flipping houses comes with risks. But for one man, a routine renovation leads to something unexpected, a discovery that blows the roof off his expectations.
History Channel's great. And it's featuring this show, life-changing finds that redefine history. Coming up, actor Danny Trejo talks about a new season of Mysteries Unearthed, his long career, and the one piece of advice he would give everybody. You too, JohnJay.
Mysteries can be buried anywhere. Under the earth, beneath the sea, or even right under our own feet. And when we stumble upon them, sometimes what we find can change history.
Yeah, this one looks good. That is a clip from Mysteries Unearthed with Danny Trejo. This actor with a prolific career is host of the series, highlighting stories of extraordinary things that were uncovered by chance. In tonight's Not Done Yetta, Simone got the chance to chat with the actor, and he dished on his hosting gig, his career, and that big Dodgers World Series win.
Hello, Phoenix.
Hello, Danny Trejo. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm blessed, thank you.
You look amazing. It's so nice to see you. Congratulations on Mysteries Unearthed. What was it like working on season 2?
It was awesome, and it was so much fun. History was the only thing I ever got a good grade in.
I learned that about you. I didn't know you were such a history buff. What is it about history that makes you so intrigued?
Well, if you know history, you can tell the future. I love this because it's not people that got an expedition to go here and go this. It was just people that found things in their backyards. It's a guy that was renovating a church, you know, a construction worker, and he finds some old stained glass and asks the church if he could buy it. He buys them, takes them home, cleans them up, realizes they're from Tiffany, some of Tiffany's first work. And he could have bought the church.
Even like the Goodwill sale that ended up with a piece of George Washington's tent that he camped in and dined in. I was like, that is so cool.
Exactly. I mean, I love stuff like that. I love stuff like this. One guy goes to a swap meet and ends up buying a baseball bat, cleans it up, realizes it belongs to Jackie Robinson, one of the most iconic baseball players in history. You know, he changed everything there was to do with Major League Baseball. He ends up bat worth like a fortune. He ends up donating it to the family.
I'm glad you brought up baseball, Danny, because I'm sure you're flying high after that Dodgers World Series win. I had to bring that up. How do you feel, my friend?
And I'm in New York wearing a Dodger shirt.
Well, congrats. Very happy for you. We're so excited for the show. I would like to know, if you look back at your career, what was the one piece of advice you received that you think was really important?
It doesn't matter how much they knock you down. It's whether you get up or not. That's one. The other one is I'd rather shoot for the moon and miss than aim for the gutter and make it.
I think that's amazing advice, and it really applies to everyone. Is there a certain moment or maybe accolade or something in your career that you look back and you say that was one of your favorite things that you'll always remember?
Well, you know, one of the things when I first got on a movie set, I ran into a friend of mine, Eddie Bunker, that I knew from way back. He offered me a job on a movie called Runaway Train. And I started training Eric Roberts how to box and, you know, started my career.
Wow. What does Danny Trejo do in his time off when you're not filming? What does your day look like?
Oh, I've never had time off. I love, you know, it's great when you love what you do and you get to do what you love. But everybody around me, everybody, my kids, my agent, they like to keep me working because when I'm not, I'll end up buying an old car and started to work on it. Got about 12 of them, you know, so it's like,
Well, we're so glad that you keep working because everything you work on is amazing. Danny, we appreciate you taking the time to talk with us. We can't wait to tune in to Mysteries Unearthed. Have a great day, and congrats to your Dodgers.
Good stuff, Simone. Thank you. And you can watch Mysteries Unearthed with Danny Trejo on the History Channel as well as Hulu. Thank you so much for watching this Arizona's Family original. My favorite part is connecting with all of you. You can follow us on Instagram. There you're going to see more sneak peeks of upcoming shows. Our handle is down below. We'll see you again real soon. You sing in the car.
I don't sing in the car, but I do like music, but I don't know if I'm not going to sing it much. It's not
You hum in the car?
I don't know if I hum. I listen to it though.
So when you're not doing anything, when you're at home, I just talked to one of your players who said he's watching The Wire. Are you binging anything?
So I wish I was fun. I don't watch TV really. Besides our teams playing, I'm coaching my kids' sports. I play with them on trampolines and we have fun. Like my kids are,
You don't dance.
no singing, dancing. That's probably good for everybody.